right, this is a Fox News alert, and AP is now reporting this. I'm going to read directly from the AP report that has just come in. And the headline is, Obama clinches Democratic nomination. Barack Obama has effectively clinched the Democratic presidential nomination based on the Associated Press tally of convention delegates. The tally put Obama over the top on Tuesday, ahead of the results from the final primaries in Montana and South Dakota. The Illinois senator becomes the first black candidate ever to lead his party into a fall campaign for the White House. Obama outlasted former First Lady Hillary Clinton in a historic contest and now faces Republican Senator John McCain of Arizona for the presidency. So this is the first time that we're seeing this in such hard and fast terms, and it is truly a stunning moment to report that this is what's taking place. I think back to Barack Obama, when I watched him on the floor of the 2004 convention, he really arrived on the scene with such force in such a powerful speech that night. And it was the first time that people really had a true awareness of who he was and the fact that he was clearly someone who was going to be a formidable person on the scene for the Democratic Party. And he talked that night of the fact that the United States is not a black America and a white America, but it is the United States of America. And he went through similar phrases along those lines, really talking about the fact that he wanted to unite the country. And that clearly, that message combined with his message of hope and of change in a time when the country has been embroiled in a very divisive war in Iraq has clearly led him to this moment, as the AP is determining this afternoon, that he has indeed clinched this nomination. So this is a truly historic moment that we're witnessing. And as we start to see this presidential race really solidifying in these two candidates of John McCain, who today is in New Orleans, talking about what happened in Katrina and really sort of marking his own moment of what he wants to change about the way that business is done in this country, and Barack Obama. So where does this leave Hillary Clinton? And that's going to be the continuing debate that goes on tonight. And what will she decide? What will she do based on the fact that this information is coming in? What we do know about Hillary Clinton this afternoon is that flowers have been arriving at her house in Chappaqua. She's been inside the house, we understand, with Bill Clinton, her husband, the former president of the United States, the only two-term president. There are two-term presidents in the Democratic Party in recent history. So she's there with her husband, Bill Clinton, the former president, and her daughter, Chelsea Clinton, who've stood by her side throughout this entire process. So will she decide to fight is the question right now, and will she have anybody behind her in that fight if indeed she decides that that's the best thing for her to do? And the other question that comes up is, what role might she play? Barack Obama said a couple of very interesting things over the past couple of days, and it was that he would sit down with her at a time of her choosing to discuss the future. And he also said that he expected that they would be working together, I think was the way he put it, when November rolls around. So some very big sort of questions that are hanging out there as the AP reports that Obama has effectively clinched the Democratic presidential nomination.